Brenneman is not one of the 3 tight ends listed on your depth chart. Is that because of performance or because he's not 100% healthy?
Yeah, I'm actually really shocked that this was the first question that I got. You know, Adam's a great guy. He's a great student, great family, was one of the most highly recruited players to come to Penn State. As we all know, he had some issues in high school. He's had some issues since he's been at Penn State. But we're supporting him academically, where he's killing it, doing extremely well. I think he's graduating, I think, from the business school in 2.5 to 3 years, doing extremely well. And he's got some challenges that he needs to overcome on the football field. And as you guys know, I usually don't get into these types of things. I think it's Adam's business. I think it's Adam's family's business, and we're just here to support him in every way we possibly can. You know, so I hope we leave it at that. I do know there's been some media that have reached out to Adam and his family, and I'd ask you to go through Chris and his department and her department like we ask you to do, because I think that privacy of our players and their you know, their personal business, like their health, I appreciate you follow those policies if possible.
Josh Gaddis, a lot of praise for Chris Godwin. Said before camp started that he was the team's top receiver during the spring. What were the most important things you've seen from Godwin that have helped him earn a starting job?
You know, I think the thing that probably stands out the most is the things that we see every day that the media and the fans and even our opponents don't get to see. He is a very, very, very intelligent young man on the field and off. He's a very, very mature young man. That's what was allowed him to play as a true freshman last year, was not just his physical ability, but his maturity and how he handles himself. And I think all those things are showing up, you know, even more this year. Ended the season with a real strong bowl game, as we all know. But you know, if you had a list of characteristics that you were looking for, body type, speed, hands, maturity, intelligence, you know, all those types of things, he's going to have a check box. He's going to have a check mark in almost every single one of those boxes. He gets it, you know, he really does. He's really doing well in school. He's maximizing his opportunities in the community and you know, and on the football field. I've just been really, really pleased with him. You know, I saw his family here recently, and I'm trying to convince them to have more children. I think you guys have heard me say this before, maybe send them on a romantic vacation to the Poconos or Atlantic City or something like that, because he is a sharp, sharp kid. And you know, it's not easy raising kids nowadays, and they've done a great job laying a foundation for him. Work ethic, you know, positive attitude, all those things we talk about all